Hey, dinner on our back deck, mate.
Yeah.
Haven't done this in years. Hee copy. Bloody hell, mate, have a go there. You can't tell I've been wearing a hat all day. It's been 2 years since we lived here. But old mate, he still won't come on the deck. When we lived here, there's no dog on the deck. He learnt, he put his paw up on it the other day, and he pulled it off again real quick. Hey, you cheeky bugger. He's doing a bit of work here, and then we're off. Aren't we, Bug?
But he did put both of him hands on there.
Yeah, but he didn't get on, did he? No, we didn't. Hey, Mo. Cheeky bugger. So we're replacing the cupboards, just the fascias, because the other ones were buggered, and that one's buggered. So we've got new ones going here. It's a Bunnings kitchen, mate. Look at that. The gap is absolutely sensational. Got one more drawer here to do. I'm absolutely nailing this whole DIY thing, hey? Yeah, copy. So the hardest part about doing this, I think, is going to be putting these bloody handles back on there, finding centre and making it work. Has anyone got an easy way of doing that where, like, I don't have to use a measuring stick? I can just eyeball it and slap them on there. I've got a 2-inch tolerance when it comes to building stuff, as you can see. Alrighty, you cheeky buggers, this is what I've come up with. All you people that are smarter than me and more brilliant than I am, you tell me if I'm doing the right thing, or the wrong thing, or just a thing. Got whole cupboard from that side to that side is 445 millimetres long. Half of that is 222.5 millimetres, which is that mark there. The distance between that screw and that screw is, well, it's upside down, but it's 127 millimetres, and that's my little drawing for the little... And then half of that is 63.5 millimetres, and that's my little drawing for the half. Copy? So if I measure from that point out this way, 63.5 millimetres, that's where I drill a hole. Oh, I can't do that yet because then I've got to measure down and how far down I've got to do. Oh, being a builder's hard, eh? Like, how do you do it? No wonder there's a trade involved in it. There's so many math. All right, I think I've got it. So, we'll start again. What I did from there to there is 177 millimetres. Half of 177 millimetres is 88.5 millimetres, which gives me exactly halfway along the drawer. I pulled the drawer off the cupboard to make life a lot easier. So, forget the 63 millimetres, 63.5 millimetres. I did upside. I sat it on my lap so I could did it properly. See, half, and there's my little for the handle. That represents the handle. That's half the handle, like, copy. So, from measure down 88.5 millimetres and draw a line through there. And then measure from that point there, which is my 222.5 millimetres, and then go that way, the 63.5 millimetres, and draw another line there and another line there. Mate, we should be smack on in the middle to drill some holes. Am I somewhere close? Being a builder's hard, hey? So much math. Right, you cheeky bugs, I'm going to show you a trick that I learned back in NAM when I was flying building fighter jets, right? On that there, we've got our 88.5 millimetres set on the set square. Let's set this up here. Can you see that? And then you get your pencil and you just go, oh no, hit the carpet. Get out of the way, stupid. And then go, and then look at that. That line there is exactly halfway between this side and that side. So somewhere on that line, I'm gonna plonk a couple of holes. And now I've got to measure the 63.5 and the 63. You know what I mean. I just come up with a brilliant idea, viewers. You know what would really annoy wifey? Because my wifey, God bless her little soul, has mild, really big, mild OCD. It's massive. Don't tell her. All right? If I put this like that, if I put them like that and the next one down, go like that, and the next one down, don't change the pattern. Leave the next one down like that, and then the next one after that, just put it like that, normal. Should I do it? She'd stab me, like literally stab me. Okay, I mathed it a bit more and I figured it out a little bit more. So, 222.5 millimetres is from there to the middle. And if we just take away the 63.5, which is half of the door from there to there, we get 159.1. So if I just measure over 159.1 on that line and put a mark, from this side, 159, put a mark, we're smack on, mate. We're done. We're in the bank. Drill some holes and centre. All right, I'm going to do that. But first I've got to pull these silly little things off again. I'll pull them off again. I've just gone through and measured all that shit up. Pull them off again so I can get it like in there and then use me square and do me little trick I showed you. Hey, not bad. Thanks. Alrighty, here we go. Moment of truth. 159 in, which is that mark there and that mark there. Let's see if this works. And guess what, viewers? It's nowhere bloody near where it's need to be. Like I didn't drill the holes, eh? Oh, math is hard. Maybe I should come back and do it in the morning. I just scratched my head and got the thing caught at my hair and we're going to be done. Copy. Am I somewhere close to where I should be doing this? Maybe not. So all that measuring, all that mathing, all that calculations on my little board here, and I just got sent this photo. Check it out. Didn't even know something like that existed, viewers. A caboodle drilling door handle template kit. Slip into Bunnings tomorrow and pick one of them cheeky buggers up. $13. $13 would have saved Shauny a lot of time tonight, mate, eh? I'll catch you later, copy. Copy. You have yourself an absolutely sensational night. Hey, you cheeky buggers, happy Saturday. I hope you didn't get on the beers with too many bad ideas like old mate down the street there last night who turned the music off at 6:30 this morning. Half hour after my alarm went off. Thanks for coming, old mate. Anyway, viewers, we got the cupboards done. Look at them. Don't they look sensational? Handles are on in the centre. That handle's on in the centre. Had to slip into me mate's Bunnings this morning because all my old hardware didn't fit the new cupboards, mate. Look at that. Look at the gap line up. Anyway, I've been busy and I put a hole in my floor. So, yeah. Now I've got to fix that. Got Milwaukee stuff everywhere. I've got a bit going on here, mate. Holy dooly. Copy. Thinking about ripping the fireplace out, mate. This place is now a rental, so I'm thinking about pulling the fireplace out. I don't know. We're still umming and ahhing about it yet. Putting all new floors all the way through, fixing a few holes in kitchens and stuff like that. We've got a bit going on here, mate. And you know what the best thing about working inside is? When it's bloody hot outside. Got the reverse cycle cranking, baby. Yoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, look at me go, mate. Even fits and stuff. Look, beautiful. I tell you what, viewers, this little Milwaukee tool here is an absolute godsend. Holy dooly. I've been cutting, I've been planing, I've been measuring. Life's good. Right, viewers, I did another thing. I put another hole in the floor. I'm going to get rid of the fireplace, viewers. Anyone want a fireplace? $500, mate, it's yours. $500, and if you bring over a carton of beer, you can pull it out, and I'll give me the carton of beer, and you can pull it out and have it for $500, as well as a carton of beer. How does that even make sense? No, I'll pull it out and give you it. No, you give me a carton of beer, pull it out, and $500, and you can have it. Copy. I think. So, viewers, the plan is, right? I need something that is about 10 mil thick to go in there to fill up the gap that I left when I cut the lino this crap here out, mate. It's all bloody crap, all right? That stuff there, I've got to fill a hole in and then get another little bit of 10 mil stuff to go over there, move the fireplace, and then I'm putting a brand new floor in here. It's going to look absolutely sensational. Another trip to Bunnings tomorrow, probably, to try and find some 10 mil stuff to go in there. I just reused some decking timber that I had, spare decking timber that I kept under the deck, in case something happens there, but it's come up a bloody treat, mate. Absolutely sensational, and that there, viewers, is why he keeps some spares laying around. Copy. Anyway, I've got to get back to work. We'll get into it. My wife is just Googling, YouTubing per se, how to remove a fireplace from a house, because we're going to have a hole in the roof and another hole in tin roof, so I'll get up there and sort of fix all that when I get this out. Copy. Yo! So before we moved in years ago, there used to be a wall here. Anyway, they pulled it out and made this big cool opening. And same with there was a little wall. As you can see from the roof, there's a wall. I don't know why, but anyway. They pulled it out. But when they built the house, the dodgy buggers, they cut these boards off and they're meant to sit up here on top of that board there. Like the rest of them sort of half are, not really, but kind of. But these couple here, they're not even touching it, mate. They're not even near the bloody wood. And these ones here are about to break off. So I've got this big bit of bloody timber here. Got those screws there. I've got to climb underneath the house now and bolt this bit of timber onto that bit of timber so I can screw them down because it's just not... Copy? Another ingenious invention from Milwaukee is the Milwaukee lantern, baby. Pappy gave us this for Christmas before we left on our big adventure. Mate, that is sick. It's got that light there. Look at my face. How bright it is. It's also got, he hit mode here, look. It's got that light there, so you can still use it as a spot and carry it around and, you know, go and do whatever Latin people do. Copy? I'll take these some of the house with me. Tech guns, tech bits, drills, all that sort of stuff. Better put some thong slappers on. Might get a prickle. Get under there, you bastard. Go on in. You too, you cheeky bugger. Get under there. Oh, now I'm going to get under there. There's a bloody exhaust system and the spare tyre carrier off Big Brucey, baby. Do you guys remember Brucey? He was my old single cab from like 10 years ago. My original thong slapper. Ew. Here he is, mate. Big Brucey, eh? 35s, 4 inches of lift, 2 inches of body lift. Twins thong slappers of goodness from Bow Desert, baby. Not bad, thanks. Fair bloody dinkum, mate. I didn't know the bloody electricity was there. Why don't you move all that crap out of the way? So me board up there, mate. There's me loose boards there. Cheeky buggers. Look at them. Dodgy bloody 1950s building people. Crappers. Alrighty. Here we go, mate. Here we go. Get in there, you bastard. All done, mate. Let's get out of here. And I'll sort that out after harvest. I didn't say which one, no, did I? Well, viewers, I just got sidetracked and I just finished it. So that's it. It's all done, mate. Now I just got to remove the fireplace and pull up that stuff and pull that stuff off the wall, pull the flute out of the wall, patch a hole in the wall, put a piece of tin on the roof, silicone that all up, slap some stuff in the roof. I haven't got much to do, I think. You guys have yourself an absolutely sensational night and we will see you tomorrow. Copy? Copy. Yeah, g'day. Hang on a second. You can't even see me, viewers. That better? Yeah, g'day, viewers. Mr. Shauny Thomson Park along, not bad, thanks. So I'm up on the roof today, baby. Lifting that off. Got this bit off. Yeah, not bad. Cut all this stuff out. I've got my trusty old pocket knife. Cut all the stuff around there. Lift that out, lift that off, and you Bob's your uncle pull the fireplace out. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah. Get into it, eh? Listen to this. I literally just moved it, and now it's walking its way down the shed. They're roofy, mate. Oh, you miss out, you cheeky buggers. You can't bring me a carton of beer because I've already removed the fireplace. Copy? Not bad. Jeez, it opens the room up a bit, doesn't it, eh? Now I just got to lift the heavy bastard of a thing outside. I don't know how I'm going to do that. And I got a bloody great hole in my roof now, mate. I've got to try and sort that out. Oh, dear. I am no good at plastering on a wall, let alone upside down on a roof. This is going to be interesting. Lovey, maybe we just put a skylight in so I don't have to patch the hole. A really big one in the corner, and we set a chair there so you can look up at the skylight out of the roof. What do you reckon? No? You want to fix it properly, don't you?
Yeah, obviously.
Bloody woman. Yeah, we're fixing holes in the wall, mate. Got these bloody ripper wall patch thingies from Bunnies. Hey, bit of bloody multi-purpose tubby stuff. I'll tell you what, viewers. I have been thong slapping in my current set of thong slappers for about 2 years now. When I first got this product made up and designed, I thought, a bit of a gimmick, some of our merch. Bloody, I'm not sure where it's from. They're made in Brisbane somewhere. And I thought, they won't last long. They won't be that good. Now, 2 years. 2 years. Now, just remember, you used to get about 6 months out of a pair of bloody Havianas. Like the Havianas, they'd always break. I have not blown a plugger. And these dirty old thong slappers, yes, I needed new ones, but I've just realised I've worn them out. Like, they've worn down to nothing. They're our brand, the thongs. Check out below for the merch link, copy. But yeah, I haven't blown them. These things are so tough, eh? But the bloody, I've worn them out in there and in there. Can't see the logo anymore, but mate, I tell you what, they're bloody good quality. Anyway, that's why we buy all the merch and we test it out. So with the hats, shoes, I've got shirts, all that sort of stuff. The shirts, I've got a singlet in there before the logo. Like the logo did fade, yes it did, because they always fade when you hang them out in the sun because the sun fades stuff. Actually, 4 holes in the back of the singlet, and the singlet was like 2.5 years old, but I used to wear it every day. Like I'm wearing my work shirts at the moment. No, I don't have work shirts on the website. The work shirts are mainly just for the family, for us. But yes, all the other shirts and other stuff are on there. But yeah, it's actually really good quality gear, right? Really good. Very happy with it. So go and get yourself a set of thong slappers. Thong slapper around Mr. Shauny Thomson, copy. Just ordering myself another set, and hopefully they rock up in time before we nick off over their WA ways and get this bloody house finished. Copy? Copy. Yeah, g'day viewers, Mr. Shauny Thomson Park along, not bad, thanks. So today, baby, we are laying some floating floorboards in our house. We've got these beautiful grey ones. We've done a big night in the office last night. We've got a fair bit of the hallway done. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys where I'm up to, what we're doing. Still got a load of the transition strips and stuff in here. They say don't do it until it's done. we're cutting out all around the doorways and door jambs and that, so it looks good. Anyway, the girls have been absolutely fantastic, giving us a hand and vacuuming and bringing me new floorboards and stuff. Anyway, let's get it done. Holy dooly, mate, look at that. Mate, that looks $1 million. You happy, wifey?
Love it.
And so we're just going around, we've put all the corner trims on. Yeah, it's really opened up the room in here. It makes it look 100 times bigger without the fireplace. We've still got a few little jobs to do, mate, and then we're out of here. You guys, I want you to check out the cool time lapses that I've got going on. Cheeky buggers, I'm fixing a hole in the floor. Basically, when we moved in about 10 years ago and bought this house, before we moved in, they removed a couple of walls. This one being one of them. And they literally just put a bit of plywood over the top of the bloody hole in the floor. So here's Shauny cutting it all out, doing it all properly, burning the midnight oil, making it all happen. Got Pappy's multi-tool and the Milwaukee multi-tool going on. I'm getting some decking timber, which is actually 19 mil, and I actually need it to be about 23 mil to fill the hole in the floor properly. Anyway, it worked out all right. It's not too bad. It's coming up epic. So there was one there, and then there was one across. You can see in the top left-hand corner of the screen, there was another one in there. So I did that one as well, and come up mint. Now here we are, viewers. We're removing the fireplace out of our rental property. We didn't want the fireplace in there anymore. It works out better for our insurance if it's not in there. Cutting the hole in the roof to make it all. There was water leaking into the top there, somehow just dripping in there and wrecking the gyprock. So remove the fireplace, patched all the hole up, and here we are, viewers. We're laying the bloody new floor down. Holy bloody dooly, look at how fast we're working, mate. Not bad, thanks. This job here is an absolute, I don't want to swear, don't swear. It is not a very fun job. Yes, it goes together, Yes, it goes together relatively easy, but cutting out around the doorways, cutting out around the door trims and all that sort of stuff, it is very, very, very technical and difficult. And I suppose it's not technical and difficult, it's just a nightmare you got to measure constantly and make sure you cut the right end of the boards and all that sort of stuff. Here we are now, we're moving into the kitchen now. The next issue was that cupboard in the corner. There's a 45-degree angle on it, and it comes up all right. Like you can see right there in the top, in the basic middle of the screen, at the top of the screen, there's a cupboard there, a pantry cupboard. It's a 45-degree angle now. Making that 45 so I can push against it to clip in the boards, it was a pain in the bum, viewers. An absolute pain in the bum. But we got there in the end, and it was not that bad. So working through the kitchen now. Yeah, the kids were coming in and out, helping out as much as they possibly could. Wifey was helping out as much as she could. Sometimes you need a bit of weight on the end of the board, so get someone to stand on the board so that you can actually clip them in properly. But yeah, it come up not too bad. Got rid of we're laying the boards that way. Now see how you can see the old lino was laid like lengthways and this way is laying widthways? I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but it makes sense in my poor little brain. But they say use the hallway, so the hallway as the longest run. So we start in the hallway and work down. So if we had started on that far wall, where that window is in the top right corner, if we had started on that far wall, if that wall was out and not 100% parallel with the hallway wall, when we got to the hallway, it would have been out. So you start with your longest part of the room. Now, working around this sliding door was another bit of a pain in the bum. I had to get some more timber to stick under it. Again, I used the decking timber to fill in there. Now, this process wasn't actually that bad. This is pretty quickly, just doing straight square cuts, no angles, no nothing like that, no cutting out. We used, instead of pulling the skirting board off on the side, you can see the skirting board still on, we're going to use quarter round to stick on there. Now I'll show you guys the quarter round later on that we used, and I'll show you a video of it all done, all finished. And yeah, you can see that in the previous video. We've got the quarter round on, all the gaps are filled in, and it come up absolutely mint. Now in a minute I got sidetracked, and yeah, my back is starting to hurt. It's so I had a quick lay down. Back was very sore, knees are very sore, bending over all day, pulling those boards in. Right here, wifey comes in and she goes, "Mate, you've stuffed up the pattern. What are you going to do, mate?" Anyway, the other thing is we got the kids to draw on the lino, draw little pictures on the lino underneath it. So we did some pictures and stuff on the lino, so that yeah, we could come in and whoever rips it up in 30 years time, they'll be like, "Oh, the kids drew pictures." So we signed it all and did all that sort of stuff. So that was a bit of fun. This is where wifey comes in and goes, "You've wrecked the pattern, mate. You got to turn it over and fix it all." So I had to pull it all up again and swap a few boards around just so the pattern looked nice. Here we are coming up to the end of it, And yeah, viewers, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and these quick little time lapses. Here's Mooey coming in and helping. She's a bloody champion little helper. She's always coming in. Dad, how can I help? How can I help? Get your kids involved, mate. They absolutely love it. Cheeky little buggers. They were helping me get planks and do all kinds of stuff. They're little champions. So yeah, viewers, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. If you do, leave a comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on the situation.
Bloody hell, mate. Packets, apparently, I just looked it up. 40 kilos each, and there's 14 of them. 560 kilos. Half a ton, mate. Little trailer did well. No wonder it didn't bounce, it just sat there. It's going to look so pretty when it's done. Push hard. Beautiful girl. Watch your tickle toes. Copy, copy.
And here?
One more. Nailed it, literally. Don't you cheeky buggers tell Milwaukee that I've got a bloody D-Walt nail gun. Borrowed it off Pappy. Look at it, he's turning his head away, can't even look. Look at them all lying around, they can't even look at it. I tell you what, mate, not bloody bad for a bloody mechanic that drives headers and yells at his phone all day for a living. Copy, copy. Oh dear, Mummy's gone and hid in the caravan. Just grabbed the big one to come up on the roof and give me a hand. Mummy's freaking out. Well, Mummy, how you going, big one?
Good.
Got your new bunny's hat on. You're happy as Larry. Loves it. You're not allowed to walk in, but you got to walk on the screws, don't we, darling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or then we'll fall in the middle.
Big bit of concrete on my roof,
And
mate.
then
I wonder who
we'll
threw
get
that up
bashed
here.
in the knee.
Now we've got the little one up here too, mate, helping out.
Dad, hasn't houses hold people up?
How can they hold people up?
Yeah.
Well, Daddy built this roof. It's going to hold it up good, mate. Isn't it?
What about that?
Yeah, Daddy built that one too.
Did you make
Yeah. Yeah, that'll hold us. Everyone's back on dry land. How's Mummy's nerves? You right, Mummy?
I went inside and get myself occupied.
I know. Yeah, she freaked out. Mummy did. Love you. Mwah. I would never put them in danger.
I'm aware of that,
Much.
but still,
Eh?
they didn't need to go on the
They didn't fall
roof.
through the... Yeah, they did. They needed to come and have a look at what we're doing, lovey. Alrighty, mate. Now that's done. We'll do this bit. Tell you what, it's bloody hot up here on the roof. Big light in the sky, mate. Hey, it's close today. Ew. Oh, mate, we give up on the roof. It's too bloody hot. It's too hot on the roof, isn't it, Moo? Yeah. So we're going to start laying a few floorboards, mate. We've got a little spent vacuum cleaner, little bug, doing her thing. Moe and I are just cleaning up all the tools off the floor and putting them on the table. How'd you go, kid? Good?
Yes.
You're doing a good job, mate. Thank you. I'm just laying on the floor here, mate, in front of the aircon for 2 seconds while the kids do the vacuuming. And I look over at my plastering job and, well, do you guys want to see it? It's nothing special, mate. Oh, dear. How the bloody hell am I going to fix that, mate? I told you I couldn't do it on a wall, let alone a roof. That's horrid, isn't it? Whew, it's hot up here. But looks like it's going to rain, baby. I flew up here real quick. I patched the roof. Doesn't look pretty, viewers. I know. But the problem is these old roof sheets, they are different to these new roof sheets. And I found some old ones out of Pappy's place and I cut them up and made them work just so they fit the profile better. These ones here, as you can see, like see there, they start out, where is it? They start out all right up there and then they slowly, the corrugate's actually different. So I've fixed that. It's all slash-ticked up under there, so that can't leak. Done, sorted. Yeah, on to the next one. Alright viewers, it's up past midnight, baby. I'm bloody stuffed. This is a shit of a job, hey? Like an absolute shit of a job. It's coming up alright though. It, not bad. But you got to cut in around all these things. Cut it all out, make it look all pretty, so it all fits. So you got to slice that and then slide them in underneath. It's a bloody big job, mate. But anyway, I'm not 100% happy with this one. Or that doorway there. And then you've got a little tiny join there, which I'm not happy about. But I think I'm going to bed, eh? I'm buggered. I got a bit on. Got a bit to do tomorrow. I got a bit done this half. A bit on tomorrow, mate. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Click. Tap. 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 Grab. Clean. Lace. That did not work. Tap. 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 Align. A little bit of weight. Baby tap, baby tap, baby tap, baby tap, baby tap. In. Grab. Walk. Clean. Measure. Walk. Place. Cut. Clean. Place. Tap. 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 Gap. Bat boy. Grab. Protection. Lever. Nailed it. Finish. Not finish. Not finish. Oh, will to live. God. Oh, viewers, do you know how many times I've done this today? A lot more than what I'm proud of, eh? I meant to cut that section that I cut out of there over to this side. So it goes in there and slides up in past that cupboard. And the other thing that I did, viewers, if you turn it over, is I did the old 100mm trick. It's meant to be 490, but I measured 390, so I stuffed up bloody twice, mate. Oh well, I'll lop that off there and that can be that end board. Oh, biscuits. Cheers, man. While I sit here and ponder my existence, I'll take you through a walk around and show you where I'm up to, viewers. All that's done. Hallway is basically done. Oh, well, the hallway is done. I've just got to do the trimming and stuff. On into the kitchen, just done the 45 around the cupboard, in around the sink there and kickboards, and then there's gonna be another little bit there that I'm a bit worried about. Not worried about, but you know, we'll get there. And then yeah, and I've got, look at all these little random offcuts made everywhere. Literally the video I watched, YouTube video I watched for 49 minutes. I made had 3 offcuts, he said, and that's the scrap, the waste. Oh yeah, beauty, I could do that. Look at this shit, mate. Sorry for swearing, Mama Bear. Got it everywhere. So I screwed it to the floor here, so as I'm bashing that this way, it doesn't move. This section here should be relatively easy, but I won't go saying that too soon. We're poking along, mate. We are poking along. I hope you guys are having an absolutely sensational day. Copy? Copy. Righto, mate, this is the plan today. Done the strips on this side last night, did down there. It's coming up pretty good, eh? Did the transition strip for the door, doesn't look too bad. The hardest part, viewers, is where it ends on the there. So you got 45 there, and they say if you cut it at a 30-degree angle, it looks nicer rather than cutting it at a dead straight angle. So wifey's got a bit of touch-up paint to do there. But work out on the drop saw which way to cut the 30, because it's different this end to it is that end. Doing my head in, hey, like my brain is hurting which way to set up the saw and which orientation to have the piece of round. Like if you have it that way and it's set at 30 there and cut it there, it ends up that way. It's just all that way and it's hurting my brain hole. Hey, someone said, have I got the hang of the corners, mate? What do you reckon? Hey, look at that. Not bad, thanks. Don't mind the gaps, all right. Don't mind all the offcut pieces where I messed up, but hey, not bad. My mate said I have to cut it back the front and upside down. As soon as he said that and worked my little brain hole out, as much as that does not make any sense, it makes sense. Does that make sense? Of course it makes sense. Look at it go, mate. There you go, Ivy. You fixing up me roof patching, are you? Hey, you sit there and judge me. I reckon you can do a better job. Go on then, get into it, hey? I'm going to cut me some more bloody bits of stuff. Righto, viewers, so I don't really have a stirring stick to stir out the putty, so I monumentally messed up on the roof, but that's alright, I'm going to fix it. So, I don't have a stirring stick, but I got Allen keys. Check this out, mate. Allen keys. Good stirring stick, eh? Works well, doesn't it, mate? Yeah. Doing a cracking job, mate. Yeah, g'day, viewers, Mr. Shaunythomson, poking along, not bad, thanks. I have a Shauny's piece of advice for your Sunday. When using a belt sander on your deck, make sure you are hanging onto it, otherwise it is going to hit the end of the extension lead and do a couple of front flips off the end of the deck. Copy? Copy. On another note, can any of you viewers tell me why this stupid thing keeps doing that? I don't understand. I've got this thing set so it's in the centre, it's running true and plumb. It just keeps getting caught and tearing itself to pieces. This is like the second belt today and I've done stuff all, mate. I've got a bit to do and I need it to stop doing it. I figured out what the problem is, viewers. Me and belt sanders don't mix. That's what the problem is. I just broke that. And I think it has to do with that there. And because I keep telling it it's a piece of crap because it's not red and it doesn't say Milwaukee on it. Ah, dear. Righto. I don't know what I'm going to do now, mate. That was my last one. What do I do? And yes, viewers, a few people have said, have you got it going the right direction? Yes, viewers, I saw the arrow. I put it on the right direction, so it was going that way. And it's still not working. Anyway, it's all right. We'll go back to the old orbital. That'll do. We'll get into it. Tell you what, viewers, you go to a massage parlour and pay $100 for a massage like this. Work smarter, not harder, baby. Oh, that tickles.
Or viewers, even better, get the kids to do it. You're next, mate. I just did the tip, viewers. Bringing some stuff in, and someone's thrown out their old bloody VCR collection, mate. And if you positions for love, baby, eh? You got a bit on, mate, bit on.